ADD, ADHD, bipolar, all these manic kind of people, they've been labeled something negative by some fake doctor.
I have ADHD.
No, you don't have it. You don't have any. You got gifts from God. And the doctor said, you have something we can't explain. Yeah, it's genius, punk. That's what that is, okay? This is a genius. I have the ability to be interested and curious about a lot of things. And the fact that you don't get that is your problem, not my problem.
How did you personally overcome ADHD?
In the right environment, you're a weapon. My brain works a certain way for the right type of scenario. So once I understood that, I just had to change my whole life. Couldn't eat sugar anymore because it messes with my brain. Had to work out every morning, exhaust the body, tame the mind. I was taking Adderall till I was 32, 12 years ago. I didn't like it. Eventually, I just realized that I like me better when I'm not on the medication. And it turns out that it's my superpower.
Your kid having ADHD could be their superpower. You ask a kid that is energetic and creative and resourceful and playful to sit in a classroom and shut up and memorize some bullshit data that in the future they're gonna have plugged into their brain through a fucking thing called the internet. It makes no sense.
ADHD generally can be very good with pattern recognition. And so what happens then, unfortunately, is you can also start to see the patterns in life that can make life seem meaningless. But once I got my ADHD diagnosis and once I understood what was happening, I really did start to see it as a lens. And anytime I find myself in those moments now, because I don't take medication, you know, I took medication like once or twice. I was like, it didn't help me in my comedy. I actually need to be erratic and unfocused when I'm doing comedy. And I'm lucky that I live a life where I don't have to be in an office at a time and do a thing in a certain way. And, you know, but in coping or in like learning how to deal with it, I've learned just about like that lens, and I'll talk to myself. You know, I go, there's me and there's the observer. Like I'm the observer of my thoughts. I'm not the thoughts. And then I'll talk to myself. So I'll be like, man, you do this tomorrow and then the next day and then life is me. Then I go like, it is meaningless unless you zoom in. And then if you zoom in a little bit more, all of a sudden, wow, it's almost like the most meaningful thing. This conversation with this person is the most meaningful conversation you will ever have in your life. This is it. This is everything that it is. This hug that you're getting from your friend is the most important thing you will ever experience. This meal that you're having, just taste these ingredients. What is taste? Feel it on your taste buds. And like one of the tools they teach you, like with ADHD sometimes, you know, when it makes you go into anxiety or depression, is to just notice things. Practice being present. Walk down the street and like look, like really look, and say out loud what you're seeing. Something will spark. And by the end of that walk, you won't be in the mood that you were in when you started that walk.